Alrighty.
First time he killed a chicken.
Okay, now we are at Sam's farm.
Hello.
And this is my first time videotaping, and Sherry's right there.
I might get some coffee.
And Bug's there. Bug! Bug's playing with her toy. Bug!
She heard coffee. She's gone.
There's Bug. Hi, Bug, you little ham. Friday. There's Friday. And there's Frankie. Frankie's like chilling out. Okay, Sam's going to tell us about the first time she killed a chicken, because today we're going to go kill a chicken.
Yep. Today we're going to go kill a 6-month-old rooster. It'd be really cool. It'd be about this big. It'd be perfect for rotisserie. See, first time I killed a chicken, it was so bad. We had no idea what we're doing. We really should have asked somebody about it, or researched it or something.
There's Derek. Say hi, Derek.
Hi.
We're going to kill a chicken today. What do you think about that?
Very attractive.
It's very attractive. And I like the new hairdo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No mascara today? No foundation?
No.
No? Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, it's starting to clear up.
There's Sherry. Can you tell they look alike? Check them out, man. Sherry looks like his sister.
There's the poor boy.
And Bug. Bug has her new rubber toy.
He's obsessed.
Can you turn her around so we can see the rubber toy? There we go.
Oh yeah, because Bug likes that latex, man.
And she's never had rubber toys because we're always afraid she's going to chew it apart and then choke on it or something. But this weekend she's had a treat, and she's not letting go of that sucker to save her life.
Hey, check it out. Beans and cornbread.
Okay, back to Sam.
Okay. Where was I? I forgot.
Killing a chicken.
Oh yeah. So, first time that we killed a rooster, it was last winter, and we took all the roosters and stuck them in a cat carrier, and then we drove up the road that way to Christopher's brother's property. And it was all snowy out, and so we had to trek through snow that was knee deep and go back into the woods. And usually you kill a chicken by either breaking its neck. You swing it around and break the neck. Or you...
you swing it around?
Yeah, you swing it around really hard and it breaks the neck, but I don't like to do it that way. I feel bad. Or you stretch the neck out and chop off the head. Or, evidently, Christopher just likes his guns, so he likes to shoot them and then chop off the head. And what we did was we went out there, and we had no idea what we were doing. We just figured, we'll shoot it and take the head off and drain it really quick, right? Because, I mean, that's really just what you do. And we went out there and we took out the first chicken, and he let it run off. And he let it run off, and I stood there and I plugged my ears. I thought it was going to be so much louder than it was. And he shot it in the head, and it just fell on the ground and started flopping. And he went over there to go take the head off. And instead of a cleaver or something, he brought a pair of like old tin snips. And needless to say, it was really, really messy. Didn't all come off at the same time, and it didn't end up draining properly. So we had to let them hang outside overnight instead of usually just let them hang for an hour. We left them outside overnight to make sure that all the blood got out, and we had to like shake them, and it was so bad. But then he let the other two out, and he did the same thing, but he kind of had a system going with the tin snips, and it got easier and easier. Every time, you know, he did it, we only did 3. And they...
Oh, she got the ear up.
They,
She did, too.
Mm-hmm.
She feels so proud of herself. She's got
Look at that.
Here's the piece of the ear.
And this is why you do not get rubber toys for dogs.
Oh, it just went in my coffee. Stop! I hit my hand and it went whoop. Oh, damn it.
Look how proud she is.
I'm going to have to.
She's like, okay, I'm done with it. I killed it. I'm good.
Oh, I see that squeaker in there now. Well, anyway, so I made like the golden rule mistake that you're not supposed to make when you kill a chicken. And I looked at its head after he finally got it off, and the eyes were still blinking and the mouth was still opening and closing. And it was so creepy, and I felt so bad. I started crying, and I'm like, we didn't do it right, we didn't do it right. You know you didn't do it right when it's still looking at you. Oh, it was so bad. And he hurried up and he did the other ones, and the second one that he did, it was opening and closing its mouth so hard that its head rolled to the side and it started rolling around, and I'm like, ugh, oh my god, I thought I was going to start puking. It was disgusting. And the third one, I didn't even look at it.
You just do something right here.
And so we just left the heads out there and let the wild animals eat them, and figured, oh, we left Christmas dinner out there for somebody anyway. And then that was the worst part. The worst part was over. When you come back to clean them, you kind of get into like this mentality of like high school biology when you're dissecting something, and you boil up a great big pot of water like you would do like corn on the cob in like a huge pot, and you get it boiling, and you let the roosters hang outside for an hour after you let them, run around and get all their blood out. And then you bring them inside and you hold them by the feet and you dunk them in the water 2 or 3 times. Now, you have to do it really fast, long enough to get them wet, but quick enough to where the boiling water doesn't start to cook the skin. And so you do that a couple of times until the chicken's wet all the way through, and then I take like a paper grocery bag and I cut it up the side and make one big long piece of paper, and you put them on there, and that water,
absorbs in the paper.
Well, what the water does to the feathers is like helps them come off a lot easier, but I think the boiling water constricts the pores and the feathers just come right out then, or something. I don't know, or opens the pores, I think, right? Heat opens pores, cold closes them. So, yeah, you just, and then you can just run your hand down it and feathers will come off. So it's a lot easier than yanking them out and plucking them and not getting everything. And then they have these little fine pin hairs all over. And so, like last winter, we just lit the stove and twisted the chicken over the stove. Or you can take a lighter and burn them all off. And you just put the lighter close enough to singe all the hairs off. And then we usually rinse them. And then you slap them back on a new paper bag. And you take scissors and you make an X right in between. If their feet are like this, you make an X right here.
And there's Lucas. Say hi, Lucas.
Hi. Are we allowed to eat lunch?
Yeah, go for it. You guys know where the plates are? No?
The kitchen's not that big. I'm sure you can find it, right?
Right above, if you look at the stove, the neck to your right, that counter.
This right? Okay, okay.
Yeah. The first set of cupboards, right to the right of the stove, up top, is where all the plates are.
Okay, and just for those who want to know, Lucas is my son.
Mm-hmm.
My son.